Next we come to the instrument. This is known as the laryngoscope. Okay, laryngoscope, the parts what I am holding, this is known as the handle. Okay? This is known as the plate, and this is a bulb, socket and bulb. Okay? Behind that is the socket to insert the battery or the cell. How to insert, how to remove and the blade. This is blade. So there is a hook. We fix the blade on this hook and this. So this always should be in the working condition. Okay. So according to the patient size, if pediatric then pediatric we use. In adult 3 and number 4 laryngoscope we are using. So laryngoscope used to view the larynx, the voice box. Okay. Before the endotracheal intubation, tracheal sectioning, for all this purpose we are using the laryngoscope. Next we come to the bag and mask. Okay. These all are the emergency instruments. So bag and mask. So this is the adult ambu bag. Adult ambu bag has the capacity of 1600 ml of bag. Okay. So these all are the emergency instrument. Okay. This is the self-inflating bag. When there is critical condition, patient has stopped breathing, okay, any emergency, or before giving the anesthesia, okay, or before putting the endotracheal intubation, when we want to resuscitate the patient, for all these conditions we are using this. So for the adult, okay, there is the 30 you give the cardiac compression and 1 and 2 breath. Okay, so 30. So they require 2 person. One person will give the cardiac compression. So cardiac compression you give with the both hand. You take your position until the patient mouth. Okay, open the airway, and then this way you give 1, 2 breath followed by 30 compression. Okay, so these are the parts. This is the mask. Okay, this inside there is one valve, that is called Fisher mouth valve. This is the pressure valve. This is the mask, patient side, self-inflating bag. Okay. This is the reservoir bag connector. This is reservoir bag connector. This is air inlet. This is oxygen inlet. From here the oxygen cannula we connect. Okay, so this also is in emergency, known as the bag and mask. To give the positive pressure ventilation to the patient, we use this. Okay. Next we will come to the endotracheal intubation. Okay, so this is known as the ET tubes, endotracheal tubes. Okay, endotracheal tubes are made up of the PVC. It is available in such sterile pack. If you don't know, you can just read from behind. You turn your side. So this is written endotracheal tube. Even the size also is written. Okay, so ET tubes for adult we use 7.5 to 10. Fine. So these are the PVC tubes. The parts, this is the adapter. Okay, this is the radio opaque line. There are the calibration. Okay, this is the cough here. When you insert air, this cough will inflate and easily it will not come out. So PVC ET tubes always with the cough. So this is pilot and balloon. Okay, then this is the cough. This is one opening is there. This opening is known as Murphy's eye, and this is Babel. Murphy's eye. In case this gets locked with the mucus, there is one side opening, Murphy's eye. With that, patient will get the breathing. Cough, radio opaque line. This radio opaque line we can see on the X-ray. There is the calibration. Okay, and this is the guide for this to inflate the balloon, and this is the adapter. Fine. So this, when the positive bag and mask is not effective, patient is not improving, then you need to go endotracheal intubation in order to put the patient on the ventilator. Okay, so this is inserted into the trachea through the mouth. Okay, and from here the ventilator cable is connected to the patient. So this is single use and throw. Next we come to the various, let's see, airways. Okay, so these are the full set of airway. Okay, this is known as the Goodell's airway. Goodell's. Okay, so according to the patient size, if it is very premature baby, okay, premature baby, then you take 000 airway. This, no, the size also is written on the behind. Okay, so in adult, okay, adult we use number 6 to 12. Okay, so you use any 6 to 12 according to the size of the patient. Then this is plastic single use, this is known as the flank, this is the air channel and the tip. So this is inserted into the patient's oral cavity in the airway. Okay, also used to maintain the patent airway, or when there is any fits, convulsion in the patient, to prevent the tongue bite also we can use this. In surgery, in anesthesia, to maintain the patent airway, this also can be used. So this is the airway. Next we will come to the various type of the drainages. No? Drainages are such artificial or tubes that are placed after the incision or after the surgery or in the wound in order to drain out all the blood, all the fluid or any collection that is inside. No? So drainages, it will prevent the inflammation. Okay, and it brings out all the blood or any fluid or any blood after the surgery. So there are various type of drains. One is open drain and one is closed. Okay, in open such, no, these are the plastic sheet. So this can be cut in small and the surgeon can place after the incision inside, and through this plastic sheet whatever fluid, liquid, blood can be come out. So this is open, okay, not fixed, and this is covered with the gauze. So whatever the fluid, blood, liquid, pus come out, that will collected in the pad of the dressing. So this is the open. Okay, but here in such like a simple plastic tube like Penrose also we can use, but these are chances are there for the high infection because they are open. Okay, and the second one is that is the closed. Okay, closed drainage. Okay, so such packed okay, sterile pack available, you can see on the this thing. Okay, so closed wound vacuum set. So these are the full set. Okay, and this is inside there is the trocar, okay, then the tubings, okay, cannula, and then this tubings is to be fixed on this. So this is the closed type. Okay, the advantage of this is that when we place this, there are less chances for any infection because it is closed and fully available in the sterile pack. So this is known as the Hamovac drainage. Okay, Hamovac, it is written LVAC, also known as the Hamovac. Okay, there are various sizes available, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, the capacity of this is 1600 ml and this can be kept for many days still. So with these drainages we can keep an eye whether there is any bleeding, okay, or more pus comes out, how is the condition of the incision, etc. Okay, so after surgery these drainages are also being used in the surgical field. And now next we will come to the biopsy needles. Okay. So biopsy needles, as the name suggests, no, these are also available in the sterile packs. Sterile packs. It is available in the stainless steel, and nowadays also the plastic syringes are plastic needles with the ready-made also is available. So these are the made up of the stainless steel used to take out the biopsy, either bone marrow biopsy or liver biopsy. We can use as a diagnostic test if it is for the, if we take from the bone marrow, then to detect any leukemia or aplastic anemia or whatever, any condition, megaloblastic anemia, iron deficiency anemia or lymphomas, anything. So for the diagnostic purpose we can use this biopsy needles. Also there is such type of the lumbar puncture needles. Okay, this is this lumbar puncture needle or spinal needle. Okay, spinal needles are such. These are used. Okay, it is available in sterile pack. These are given either for the therapeutic use, diagnostic use, to whenever we suspect any meningitis, any subarachnoid hemorrhage is there, or you want to obtain the sample for CSF examination for etc. Such LP needles, or to give the anesthesia before surgery, spinal anesthesia, that time also we can use. So these are also available in the sterile pack. Okay, it is also available in steel, and nowadays the plastic needles are available. Next we will go to the other syringes. Okay, other syringes also are these are the plastic syringe. Okay, the parts of this are the tip, then this is the barrel with the calibration, this is known as the plunger. So syringes are used to give IV injection, to flush out the Vigo, IV cannula, to dilute the injection or the whatever medication is in the powder form, etc. You can use this. There are various type of syringes. This is plastic syringe. This is the we can say that this is insulin syringe. Insulin syringe is marked in the units, units. So there are 40 units. So 40 units makes 1 ml. And this is the tuberculin syringe. Also there are the asepto syringes to irrigate the cavity. So these are the syringe. Next we will go to the intracath. Intracath also is commonly known as the Vigo. Okay, so this is available in sterile pack. The parts of that, this is the liver lock. Okay, after liver lock there is the liver connector. Okay, and flashback chamber. Here this blue you open port, then this is the injection port. Direct injection you can inject while IV line is going on. These are the wings. Okay, inside wing there is the catheter and stellate. Okay, the intracath is available in various size. In 23, 22 we use pediatric, 23 neonate. This is blue, so 22 number for the older children. In adult we use the pink one. Okay, pink is number 20. So these are the intracath single use. Next we come to the needles. Okay, so these are the needles. Needles also according to the patient size, various colors we use. The parts of the needle, it is always available. Okay, in the protecting cover on the top, protecting cover. The tip of the needle is called as the bevel. Bevel in the middle, shaft, and there is the hub. Okay. In pediatric we are using from number 22, 23, 24. Okay, it is blue and purple. Okay, and in adult the number 90, 20, 21 is used. 19, 20, 21 number is used in adult. After use you cut or you burn in the needle burner and then put in the white container. So these are the needles. And now next we will go to the Foley's catheterization or Foley's catheter. Foley's catheter as the name suggests. So the Foley's catheter name is come from the Frederick Foley, who originally designed this catheter. So this is the two-way. Okay, two-way it is because there is the two-way or two-port is being given. So the parts of that, this is made of the silicone, and that is the eye or the bladder opening. Okay, there is always one balloon. Okay, so when we insert the water for injection, the balloon inflates. This is the tubing. Okay, here is the urine port. Okay, or the connector. So this we connect with the uro bag, and next port is the balloon port. So from here water for injection, nearly 15 to 13 ml of sterile water you can insert, and this balloon here it inflates so that easily the catheter does not come out. So the indication for the catheterization, when there is retention of urine, patient cannot pass urine, there is dribbling of urine, or very old patient, paralyzed patient, major surgeries. In such condition, the Foley's catheterization is being done. Foley's catheterization we do under sterile technique, aseptic technique, so that there is no further infection to the patient. So Foley's catheter and the uro bag always goes together. The Foley's catheter collects the after catheterization, the uro bag collects the urine here. So there is again the calibration. You can measure the urine and then only to empty. So this is Foley's catheter and the uro bag. Next we come to the other catheters. Okay, other catheter there are suction catheters. Okay, suction catheters. Okay, you can see on this, if you are able to read, suction catheters. So this also is available in various numbers. Okay, suction catheters are available in various numbers, especially in adult. In adult we use 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, in pediatric 6 to 14 number is used. 6 to 14 for pediatric, and thereafter 14, 15, 16 and all the above we are using in 14 to 16 we use in adults. So according to the color, okay, you can check. This is white and behind the number is written. It is measured in French. Okay, so this is given 12F, 12 French. Okay, this number is also is 10 French. Okay, so suction tubings are used to suck out the any mucus, any secretion in the oral cavity. Okay, especially when the patient is unable to cough out by himself, that time this catheter we attach with the suction machine, suction tubes, and then you on the suction machine and you can suck out all the secretion, vomits, okay, in the patient. So in adult the suction machine pressure should be only 500 to 600. So these are the suction catheters, suction cannula. These are the single use and throw. So this is the suction catheter. After cutting you throw in the red container biomedical waste.